If you're attending an Eye-Motional Processes brain rewiring coaching or an Eye-Motional Processes kinesiology session, it's important to understand manual muscle testing because it's a key tool that your practitioner will use during your session to identify and rewire your stress patterns at a conscious, subconscious, and unconscious level. This video will help you understand what manual muscle testing is, how it works, and why it's a valuable part of your session with your chosen Eye-Motional Processes practitioner. So let me begin by explaining what manual muscle testing is. Manual muscle testing, also known as manual muscle monitoring, is a gentle, non-invasive technique used to assess the body's response to stressors. It helps identify emotional, mental, energetic, and physical imbalances, guiding personalized methods to support healing and well-being for your personal needs. The origins of manual muscle testing date back to the early 20th century when Boston orthopedic surgeon R.W. Lovett developed a system in the 1920s to test and grade muscle strength in his clients. In 1964, chiropractor Dr. George J. Goodhart Jr. expanded upon this work and founded applied kinesiology and demonstrating how muscle-tested response could reveal deeper stress patterns in the body. Since its beginnings in 1962, kinesiology has grown globally with over 1,000 kinesiology programs abroad and 115,000 diverse programs worldwide, including Eye-Motional Processes. Eye-Motional Processes is rooted in kinesiology and manual muscle testing, and it was developed by me in 2013 as a way to rewire and heal from my own trauma and transform my life from the depleting effects of trauma and human dramas and the physical toll they had taken on my body. With great success in my own life using my brain rewiring processes, in 2020, my methods were further researched with over 100 case studies where they were able to be refined and expanded for private and professional use to help individuals like you release emotional stress, rewire their brains, and reset their lives. Because Eye-Motional Processes is grounded in manual muscle testing, all Eye-Motional Processes practitioners are trained in and apply manual muscle testing during their sessions. This ensures that your body's unique conscious, subconscious, and unconscious stress patterns are accurately identified and addressed, allowing for a truly personalized and effective healing and reset experience. During an Eye-Motional Processes session, manual muscle testing helps your trained practitioner uncover your emotional stress triggers, subconscious and unconscious beliefs, and neuro-emotional imbalances that may be affecting your well-being and keeping you trapped in unhelpful personal and relationship patterns, making it harder for you to break your habits or blocking you from achieving life improvements and success with your goals. By identifying these hidden stresses, you gain the clarity needed to release emotional blocks and reset your life. Now that you understand the purpose, let me explain how muscle testing is applied during your session. Your Eye-Motional Processes practitioner applies gentle pressure, approximately 2 pounds for 2 seconds, to an indicator muscle, which is often your arm, to observe how it responds. A locked muscle response suggests that there is balance in that area or in regards to the inquiry that the practitioner is undertaking. And an unlocked muscle response indicates emotional stress or a subconscious belief or neurological imbalances that need attention and need diffusion. Manual muscle testing works through the connection between your nervous system, brain, and muscles. Your body is constantly sending electrical and chemical signals, and manual muscle testing detects disruptions caused by stress, emotions, traumas, or human dramas, and much more. Skeletal muscles responsible for voluntary movement contain thousands of specialized muscle fibers that respond to signals from the brain and nervous system. The nervous system has a role in muscle coordination. Let's take a look. The central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system work together to control muscle function, and it does it like this. 1. Sensory nerves detect stimuli like heat, pain, or stress. And 2. Motor nerves trigger muscle contractions in response. Just like when you touch a hot plate, sensory neurons send a signal to your brain, prompting an immediate motor response to pull your hand away as a natural protective response from your nervous system to instruct your brain to remain safe. In a similar way, the brain and nervous system has a role in muscle testing. Just like automatically pulling your hand away from the hot plate before you have a moment to think about it consciously, your muscles unlock or lock during muscle testing, and they unlock especially when they detect an emotional, physical, energetic, or neurological imbalance. And all of that is happening by the brain and the nervous system speaking to each other. This unlocked muscle response provides the evidence to the eye-emotional processes practitioner that something in their client's being is stressed and needs to be diffused with further clinical techniques or brain rewiring methods. This unlocked muscle response also shows the practitioner where other areas within the client need to be explored. Manual muscle testing functions similarly. Your practitioner applies gentle testing to assess conscious, subconscious, and unconscious stress cues, and your nervous system automatically responds, unlocking to reveal to your eye-emotional processes practitioner when stress is present. With this information revealed, your practitioner will apply further manual muscle testing to identify and apply targeted stress diffusion methods needed for restoring equilibrium to your body, mind, and energy field. I will cover these stress diffusion methods soon in this video, but for now, I'd like to explain why manual muscle testing is used during an eye-emotional processes session. Manual muscle testing is a powerful tool, and it helps to identify hidden stress patterns related to emotions, beliefs, or past experiences that are painful or blocked or stuck. It also reveals subconscious and unconscious blocks affecting your mindset, your energy, and your body. Muscle testing will guide your practitioner to select the appropriate eye-emotional processes brain rewiring methods needed to help you reset your mindset. Manual muscle testing will also create the personalized home play that you need for transformation between sessions. And during your session, the practitioner will undertake the following steps. Firstly, there will be an assessment. Your practitioner uses the muscle testing to detect areas of imbalance and stress storage. This initial assessment is how muscle testing helps uncover internal and external stresses that may be hidden in your subconscious and unconscious mind and being. And then we look for further identification using further muscle tests, and those responses help determine the root cause of your stress and imbalances, whether they're emotional, physical, chemical, or energetic. This is where the power really starts to happen, because if you don't get to the rotten apple in the basket full of apples, you're never going to really get to what's causing your concerns or your stress in the first place, and nothing will change. Thirdly, we then come in with the stress diffusion, and that's done with rewiring and resetting. With these two areas that have been explored by your practitioner with muscle testing, your practitioner is now ready to diffuse it, and those techniques help release your stress and shift your unhelpful patterns. These stress diffusion methods have a brain rewiring focus for targeting and reframing the root causes of the things that are affecting your emotional and physical well-being and your life. And lastly, there'll be the creation of home place support, where you will receive customized exercises to reinforce your progress and maintain the results that you need between your sessions. Now let's talk about the types of stress diffusion methods that may be used. Your practitioner may apply some basic kinesiology stress diffusion methods, such as water or traditional Chinese medicine techniques like meridians, acupressure, acupoints. There might be some neurovascular work or some neuro-emotional stress diffusion methods used. Your eye-motional processes practitioner may also involve you in some brain rewiring methods that are exclusive to eye-motional processes that might include the 6 processes, the chart of emotions, the 12 stress-based eye positions, or prescribing home play. At the end of your session, you will receive that personalised home play tailored to what was revealed during your session. Unlike traditional homework, home play is designed to be an empowering and an engaging and transformative experience. Because for many people, the word homework is associated with past stress, and Eye-Motional Processes uses the term home play instead. Through consistent engagement with home play and the brain rewiring processes plus your sessions, you can gradually rewire and reset your mindset, uncovering your solutions naturally and organically. One last thing, your body holds the story, especially when it comes to unprocessed traumas and human drama patterns. To move forward, these stories need to be revealed, reframed, and rewired. By using manual muscle testing, your Eye-Motional Processes practitioner can help you uncover and release emotional patterns, allowing you to experience greater clarity, confidence, and overall well-being. I look forward to your Eye-Motional Processes practitioner guiding you on this journey, and I'll see you in the next video.